Hello, my dear students! Здравствуйте, мои дорогие студенты! Меня зовут Veronika. My name is Veronika, and I am a professional Russian teacher, and of course I am a Russian native speaker based in Moscow. And for today's Russian lesson, I prepared a very interesting topic. Today we will talk about possessive pronouns in Russian language. Especially, we will talk about two pronouns, my and your. It's quite difficult, especially for beginners, and we will start soon. But before we start, I would like to say again a huge thank you, огромное спасибо to my subscribers who sent me donations, because I bought a new camera and it happened only because of you, only because of your generous donations. And yes, I have to say that I'm good at teaching. I love to teach foreigners. No, I love to teach Russian to foreigners, but I'm so bad at editing. I'm so bad at all these technical moments when I need to think about cameras, wires, drivers, and all that stuff. In Russian we have a very interesting expression «темный лес для меня». It means it is a dark forest for me. Literally, the translation is. But the meaning of this expression «темный лес», it means it's difficult for me. Really, really difficult. And now I think, yeah, I have a question. If you have some similar expressions in your mother tongue, like dark forest, if you have, just let me know in the comments below. And let's start our Russian lesson. I will show you some pictures. So in English, you have one word and it means my. In Russian, we have four words. We have masculine, feminine, and neuter genders in Russian language. So we have three different forms for these genders, and we have plural form, of course. So if you talk about something or someone masculine, you say мой, мой. If you talk about something feminine gender, you say моя. And here you need to be very careful, because look, where is the stress in the word мой. The stress is on O. In the word моя, the stress is on ya, and this O is in unstressed, in weak position. So according to Russian phonetics, we have to pronounce unstressed O like A, моя. So be careful. The same story with the form in neuter gender. We say моё, моё. And in plural form, we say мои, мои. So yeah, here you need to be very careful again, because the spelling is almost the same in masculine gender and in plural form. Мой in masculine, but in plural we say мои. And now let's try to practice Russian. I will show you another picture. Okay, so these forms are only in masculine gender. So I read them two times. First time slowly, slowly as a Russian teacher, and second time fast as a Russian native speaker. And of course I will translate them so you can boost your Russian vocabulary. Мой друг. Мой друг means my friend. And here, many foreigners who learn Russian ask me this question. They are curious, why do you write g and pronounce k? Because in the end of the word, you have to pronounce k. This is Russian phonetics, so yeah, there is nothing to do. And next one, мой брат. Мой брат means my brother. Мой дом. Мой дом, my house. Мой кот. Мой кот. It means my cat, but it means my male cat, like he, not she. Yeah. And if you have any pets, just let me know. I love animals. I have a cat. У меня есть кошка. And I wonder if you have any pets. Мой город. Мой город means my city or my town. We don't have this difference between city and town in Russian language. You can make this with a suffix, yeah, but we do not have different words with different roots, yeah. So here, many foreigners who learn Russian again ask me, why do you write город and you pronounce something absolutely different in Russian language? We write город and we say город. Yeah, it's again because of Russian phonetics system. So the in the end of the word we pronounce like t, and this o is in unstressed position. That's why we pronounce it again like a, город. Yeah, and мой сад, my garden. Сад, here is written d, but we pronounce it like t because in Russian language, if you see d in the end of the word, any word, it should be pronounced like t, sat. Okay, I hope you understand. But if you have any questions, something is unclear in my Russian explanation, just let me know in the comments below. I will read them. You know, I'm a teacher, so I love to explain many times. So if something is not clear, just let me know. And we continue. Now let's talk about feminine gender. Oh, wait a second, I forgot to say some important facts. Yeah, so maybe some of you wonder how to understand if it is masculine gender or feminine gender or neuter gender, yeah? So the basic rule is like this. If you see in the end of the Russian word consonant, it is masculine gender. So you see here in the end you see g, t, m, t, d, d, and any other consonant letter, it means that it is masculine gender, yeah. And now let's talk about feminine gender. Моя кошка, my cat, and it is about she, like female cat. Моя сумка, my bag. Oh no, here, my bag. Моя ручка, my pen. Or also it can mean моя ручка, my nice little hand, моя ручка. But normally the word hand is рука. Ручка is diminutive form, yeah. And the next word is моя куртка. Моя куртка, my jacket. Моя машина. Моя машина means my car. Моя рыба. Моя рыба, my fish. And maybe you want to ask me, maybe you are curious, why do I think that these words are feminine gender? First of all, of course, I know they are feminine gender in Russian, but how a foreigner can understand this topic? Normally, you need to look at the end of this Russian word. And normally, not always, but 99%, if you see in the end of the Russian word the vowel a, it means it is feminine gender. Of course, we have some exceptions, like papa means father. Of course, he is masculine gender, but the word finishes with a, the same for uncle, дядя, the same for мужчина, man, yeah, so yeah. But the basic rule that if you see in the end of the Russian word the vowel a, it is feminine gender, and you have to use the possessive pronoun моя. I hope it's clear. And let's continue with another picture. Now let's talk about neuter forms. So you say моё окно, моё окно, my window. And here, that's tricky, I know. You see three different O, and some of them are read like O, and some of them are read like A, because we read A in unstressed position, yeah? This letter U with two funny dots, yeah? Like this I always show. This U always under the stress. So you read моё окно, my window. Моё вино, моё вино, my wine. Моё море, моё море, my sea. And when I want to help my Russian learners to remember this Russian word sea, I always pretend like I'm swimming. I show something like this. Море, море. And they start to remember. Oh yeah, I know. It's a sea. Моё слово, моё слово, my word. And again, I have to say that this word слово is very tricky for foreigners who study Russian language, because we pronounce слово, yeah, and they think that it is feminine gender. I mean, even not beginners, but even students who speak fluently Russian, they continue making this mistake. So now you know that слово is neuter gender. It's not feminine. Just this last O is in unstressed position, yeah? So моё слово in Russian, it means my word in English. Моё яблоко, моё яблоко, my apple. Here you see two O close to each other, but we pronounce them like A because they are in unstressed position again. So if you learn Russian language, it's really essential and important, highly important, to know where is the Russian stress, right? So you can just memorize the position of Russian stress because it is flexible, or you can always open a dictionary and look for a new word where the stress is, right? So моё яблоко means my apple, and моё зеркало means my mirror. And normally I show something like this. Зеркало, yeah. Okay, so now let's talk, obviously, this logic about plural form. So we have мои друзья, мои друзья, my friends. Мои очки, мои очки, my glasses. And again, pay attention to this O. It is an unstressed position, and it should be pronounced like A. Очки. Мои деньги, my money, мои деньги. Мои книги, my books. Мои игрушки, мои игрушки, my toys. Мои вещи, my things. And yeah, so normally basically, not always, but 90% plurals in nominative case for nouns, normally they finish with e or u, you know, that special Russian letter, u, like 61, yeah. So yeah, but sometimes we have some different endings, but you need to remember e and u, and sometimes a and ya for neuter gender. Okay, I hope you understand, and let's talk about the possessive pronoun твой, your. So we have three genders and plural form, of course. The same what we had in that Russian possessive pronoun мой. Yeah, so in masculine you say твой, твой. In feminine твоя, твоя. So here the same story as we had with that Russian pronoun моя. So the stress is in the last syllable, ya. So this or that I underlined to attract your attention, it is in weak, unstressed position. So you say твоя. And in neuter gender, we say твоё, твоё. In plural, we say твои, твои. Okay, I hope you understand, but of course, feel free to ask me any question in the comments below, and let's practice these Russian possessive pronouns. Твой босс, твой boss, your boss, yeah, like your director, yeah. Твой урок, твой урок, your lesson, your class. Still, I don't know what's the difference between lesson and class. I understood that in English classroom, it is the auditorium, it is the room where you have a class, but it's a false cognate in Russian because class for Russian people, it is the room. It's not the lesson, it's not the process of learning, it is just the room where you learn. So I always mix these words, class, classroom, lesson, and you have some more I forgot, but I always mix them. If you know any difference and you can explain it to me, please do it in the comments. So yeah, твой урок means your lesson or your class, the process when you learn something, yeah. Твой чай, your tea. Твой свитер, your sweater. I had an English teacher, she was a Russian woman, she is still a Russian woman, and her full name is Svetlana, and the short name for a Russian person is Sveta. Sveta, it means light girl, light, beautiful girl, yeah. And I couldn't remember, yeah, I couldn't memorize that sweater, it is sweater in English, so she told me, like, think about me, I'm Sveta, and you just make this soft Russian y, hard English sweater, and you have this word for clothes, yeah. I think it's really funny, yeah. Твой журнал, your magazine. And here is another false cognate for Russian people, because in English, magazine means something to read, yeah. And in Russian, we have the word magazin, it is store or shop. So we always mix, not always, but quite often mix these two words. And the last one, твой стол, your table. Now, okay, and we have two more pictures. Of course, now let's talk about feminine gender in Russian language. And I try to choose words that is easy to remember for foreigners who want to learn Russian, or maybe you already know them. In Russian, we call these words лексический minimum. So this minimum of Russian words that you need to have in your memory for easy communication at the beginner or elementary level. So твоя собака, твоя собака, your dog. Собака, the stress is on a, so this o is in unstressed weak position, so we pronounce it like a, собака. Твоя вода, твоя вода, your water. The same story. This o is in unstressed position, yeah. Твоя чашка, твоя чашка, your cup. This word in Russian language is really interesting. I love it. And it comes from the word chai. Chai, it's a tea, a drink that Russian people adore. Me personally, I can drink tea liters, yeah, so many. And чашка, it is a cup where we pour some tea, right? So yeah, these words are cognates in Russian language. Твоя каша, твоя каша, your porridge. I hate porridges, to be honest. Yeah. Твоя идея, твоя идея, your idea. Твоя работа, твоя работа, your job or your work. We have different words, right? And now let's talk about the last one. Oops, my cat is eating something. Маруся, don't do this, не делай так. Yeah, in Russian, if we want to attract cats attraction, yeah, we say this sound. I don't know if you hear this. So I wonder, what do you say to your cats in your mother tongue? If you know, let me know. When I say my cat just looks at me and thinks, oh, maybe it's time to play, or let's eat some tasty food, yeah. And now let's talk about the last one. Picture, we are going to talk about neuter gender. And unfortunately, I missed somewhere the picture with plurals, but I think that I don't want to re-record this video. I'm sorry, but maybe I will start in next video from this point, yeah. And now let's talk about neuter gender in Russian language. So, твоё пиво, твоё пиво, your beer. Again, many foreigners, they think that пиво is feminine gender. Nope, it's a mistake. It's a tricky Russian word and it is neuter gender, so be careful. Твоё здание, твоё здание, your building. Here you need to be very careful again, because many foreigners who try to speak some Russian, they mix здание, it is building, and задание, it is task or exercise. So pay attention to these words, yeah, and to the difference. Твоё мясо, твоё мясо, your meat. And here I teach Russian to foreigners already for 7 years or even more, I don't remember. No, it would be 8 years in February, yeah, future February. So yeah, from my teaching experience, I know that many Russian learners, they mix мясо, мясо, that means meat, and масло, масло, it is butter. or maybe oil, vegetable oil, depends on the context, yeah? So, твоё мясо, it is your meat. Твоё масло, it is your butter or your vegetable oil, yeah. Or it can be also car oil, but if you want to talk about oil, I mean black gold, that is very important for business in Russia and for import or export, yeah. We say another word, we say нефть, нефть, yeah. So be careful. Твоё молоко. Твоё молоко. Your milk. So you see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 different O letters, but only one of them we read like it is written like O. Твоё молоко. Because 3 others O, they are in weak, unstressed position. So, my dear Russian learners, I do hope that this Russian lesson was interesting and useful for you. Finally, I set up my camera and I'm really happy because I spent 2 days sitting here and trying to understand what to do. And yeah, as I already said, it is темный лес для меня, dark forest for me. But now I'm happy, I have a success. I hope that you liked this video. If you would like to support me, you can send me a donation. And yes, I have another goal now. I would like to buy a new computer. Of course, it is really expensive. And now, at this time, the prices are extremely high because many people, they need cameras and technical equipment, notebooks and different things for working at home, like me. I work only online now. So yeah, if you would like to support me, you can hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and of course, I would really appreciate if you can send me a donation, because as I already said, I would like to buy a new computer to make better content for you, and I would like to buy a new camera again, because this is a web camera only for making videos at home, as I understand, because I cannot work with a computer through the Moscow like this and show you something. Yeah, this big большой theater, big theater, большой theater, or it is Kremlin with a computer in my hand. It's not possible, obviously. So if you would like to walk with me online, I can make a city tour for you from Moscow and show you some interesting secret fancy places, tasty restaurants. I love restaurants in Moscow. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, if you would like this format, you can send me a donation. Спасибо за просмотр. Thank you for watching. Увидимся скоро. See you soon. Пока-пока. Have a nice Saturday. Желаю вам хорошей субботы. And of course, enjoy your weekend. Пока-пока. Bye-bye.